be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
It's you who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far, far away!
Run!
Just go!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Come on, then.
Go on!
Just go.
Lubor. Wait. Someone's coming. Go.
Come on!
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like he doesn't even exist.
You shouldn't die. Yes, right.
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were like when these creatures come. Dalamil will have... The town guard will muster at the north. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And Conrad, can I count?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the mess and the command of our men in yours.
Consider it done.
as you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing any... As long as we survive, our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to...
Very well.
Where do I fit into this? Where else but the most I would like you to travel to the home of our main host is most likely still there.
A little gardening.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeks...
Luckily, so...
So you are? All right then, we all know. Now it's simply...
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
Good. Any man sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm immediately. The messengers will see that our entire...
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside? Have care. Can't leave a single one alive. This one. Get him! Over here! This one. Over here! Go for it! Let's try. This one. The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
all the Akashic we were able... Seems that might be the last.
Last of them here.
Lubo, sit.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated, and we need not fear the arrival of... Victory is ours.
We bloody... Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town.
But we did. And for that we only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. So, if you would still like to be considered...
You do remember that I'm a
We do. But that is not a stain on your cap. It is a stain...
I see. But I will only accept your proposal.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally if the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership. Unity is the key to defending Dalamil. When that time comes,
Of course.
And second, you will accept that if the mistreatment of bearers must, any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same. They will not be judged by what they...
As we failed to do.
We agree to your conditions.
Condition accept. Well then, it seems my... How fickle. Not so long ago I had resigned my... And now, here.
Lubo, about the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children.
Can't have all your hard work go...
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with Orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, It seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's go. Trade on finding the third chair first, shall we? Let's go. This won't be easy.
Might this be Mickleburg?
Be safe. These people aren't turned. And the village seems... What is going... Ah, heed the call. No, to be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone...
Is that so?
What are you doing here?
It is my home.
You keep saying that.
They came here to perform the rite. This village, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle water.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord.
Let free us.
They want to... Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here?
You mean the traveler from Stone?
Thank you.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But you have seen them at their They devote themselves to the venerate, praying night and not that they might be granted. Serve him with... I, too, swore to devote my... And so I would see these peoples, that they might do their...
You do understand.
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills. I know that it may be hard. Forgive me, my lord. Did you hear that, my lord?
I'll go and find out what. Stay here. An ether flood. Oh no. Echoes as well.
Ready, brother?
Ready. What now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before. Damn it! Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
My lord, I am glad to...
I met with your third chair, Cyril.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickleb. I'm sorry.
If you could not save him...
The villagers, they prayed to their god that they might be Then an ether flood came. And their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life...
Then he perished defending liberty. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one...
Sid would agree.
A noble ambition. It matters not how misguided others, only that we live, for better or worse.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed we of the Undying are not slaves, and this was his.
I'd like to know this man, to know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the... They died serving my house. That is my...
Of course, I shall fetch the Book of my lord. It had the greatest honor of... Though our duties may differ, and were they here...
Would you like to see my wares? Go safely now.
Are those...
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more. It's just... Ed is big.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north. Yeah, I'll let the little...
So?
Oh, the problem is that Ed...
Is there anything I can do? All right then. Not just that.
No. The thing is...
Only the big day.
That or the...
Well, there's no shortage. I think I might make that.
You're a good friend.
Clive, my Rutherford informed.
I would have done the same.
You're far too modern.
From what little I saw.
I suppose I should. But I was rather hoping the great... Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short. We must move.
But where do we start?
True. The challenges that face us are the realm's army. As you've seen firsthand, certain cities have banded together to... And yet, the only remedy, in short...
But how would one even...
The armies, my boy. As I told you, sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates, but I
thought he was...
He was. Until, and as luck would have it, I've...
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course. You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will... And if the field marshal...
That's the...
I'll leave for Rand. Would you send a stolen?
Of course. Rutherford is...
Excellent.
No.
First the skies, then the crystal. What left?
What do I owe the honor? What do you want?
No scratches, all right? Anything else?
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me.
Oh.
A silver chocobo.
Oh, or maybe not. There was a man stopped by the rest not long near some guide. Most took him for a braggart.
We'll see. Thank you.
The feller who claimed he was attacked didn't linger here long. Said he was gonna go back and capture it. Prove us all wrong. And that was the last we ever heard of him. The feller who claimed he was attacked didn't linger.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosario. After all, a born survivor.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
Anything catch your eye? That all, is it?
How do, Trap? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a boat.
I'm looking for a...
If that's the case, rumours are all you're like. No one has seen us. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. If any are still out there, I reckon...
You're probably right.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours too. Mostly green though.
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly. Isn't it?
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers away to Eastport has my thanks.
Can I help you?
You wouldn't happen to sell...
But if it's fancies you're after...
Was a silver chocobo?
Oh, yes.
It wouldn't be the first. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon Tride. It sounds almost too good. True. But since I'm already here...
Can hardly make out a blooming thing.
You deserve a rest. Tracks. Left by bandits for a change. More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. Just borrowing a feather for my... Thank you. Let's get this back to Gab.
It was no trouble.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on?
Any luck, you say?
Crystals crack. Is this what I think? Where in there?
It's a long
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty kit.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool. They'll find a new home, after all. That's what us and anyway. What matters is, you managed to nick us, and now all that's left is...
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am, and that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with.
But it weren't your rate. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make...
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Edda's...
Give it my best.
You can give it to you.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is...
Wrong? No.
Go on. It's... beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's a good luck charm. I mean, a baby. To let him...
I don't know. I thank you, me lords.
If there's anything you need.
I will.
Fancy a swift off. I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
Ah, you know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was still. Better get back to work anyway. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for...
I know.
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a big crystal.
wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come again. I may have more for you.
There's something about it. I feel like it's...
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Say what you will. Lady Karen Seymour's...
Pining for something, boy. What is it? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving doubly hard in being a frost wolf. Torn away from his icons, Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone? You find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait. Let's get that thing on.
Doesn't sound...
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you?
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in.
Your kindness is appreciated.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you.
Where to, then, Torgal? All right, Torgal. I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... You've already... Why don't we try the rookery? To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is...
Ready, go? Yeah! Be safe.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold us.
If you're sure. Hop in, boy. This hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on.